Actually, I visited a lot of clinic earlier, at least two, three, but I was not satisfied. Right now, you can see my confidence. Yeah, obviously, it boosts my confidence after the hair transplant. No, there wasn't any discomfort. Like I did the transplant like around it was around 7 p.m. And I easily walked through the street and went my home. Like my concern was the maybe like it won't last long, or maybe all the hair won't grow. So that was my concern basically, and nobody is able to judge that this is the hair transplanted. Yeah, because when I go to salon or yeah, they are not able to judge me whether this is the hair transplant. So obviously the hair transplant we can't go for every time. Obviously once the donor is affected we can't recover or get back to it. So obviously I think if you opt for the good clinic, then obviously everything is safe. Hey, this is Afaq Khan. So I am 34-year-old. Everything was good, and the next day only I started my office, and that was good. I didn't have any pain since anesthesia was given to it, and when it was overcome, I didn't feel any pain. After 2 months, I started the gym, and it was normal for me. So just I didn't drive or didn't go for a ride on bike for 1 week or 10 days. That was the one thing which I didn't do. Rest I had the normal eating and having the food normal, so nothing there was any exceptional or any restrictions were there on the food. On the third day and fourth day, like I had a gap because it was already the wound was healed. So yeah, it was all good for me. When I met Priyanka ma'am, and so then I had a confidence on me. So before transplant, I like 6 months ago also I met on that, but I took almost 9 months to get the confidence and to prepare myself. But at last, then again I visited second time and got the confidence, and I thought like it's high time to have the transplant now, because earlier I went through the too much medication with the Mukherjee Nagar and other doctors. But like always when I left the medicine, there was all again the hair fall. So I went through like 2 3 years I went on the medication, but there was no help on that. There wasn't any permanent solution. So then again I was looking for some permanent solution which can be for years. So obviously I went to the transplant, but I told them it's nothing going to happen. I showed them other videos of the transplant. So then then still they were not agreed to go for the transplant. And when I went home with the transplanted hair, they were very much scared. But healing was too good and too fast, that then they thought that this is a good you did a great job to have the transplant, because there was a lot of, because I moved from the Bangalore to Delhi. So there was a lot of from my native place then to Bangalore and Delhi. So actually I went to many of the cities. Obviously the weather and the condition and water, so the of change I went I had a hair fall. So that was the main reason for the hair fall for it. And like family, right now you can see my confidence. Yeah, obviously it boosts my confidence after the hair transplant. It's been a 10 month I had the transplant. Yeah, almost 90% I can say. It met my expectation in terms of services, and in terms of experience doctors. Yeah, and when I went to the transplant, they gave me the confidence while going for the transplant. Yeah, obviously, I think they met the expectation. That's why I'm sitting over here. No, there wasn't any discomfort. Like I did the transplant around it was around 7 p.m. And I easily walked through the street and went my home. Because I took a ride on, I booked a cab and went home easily. There wasn't anything. Yeah, obviously, as I told, I feel confidence right now, and yeah, I can have earlier there was this low self-esteem and loss of confidence. That's why I wasn't able to put myself in a good way. Right now, I feel confidence, and yeah, obviously, I do go for the photos. Yeah, I think the cost compared to the other clinics, I think this is the best which anyone can have. Yeah, obviously, as I told, every person visits like one or two, get the information, get the details, and grab all those details from them. So obviously, I also went through like 2 3 clinics, and yeah, and as I told you, I was looking for 1 year. So it took me 1 year to get prepared. So obviously, in 1 year, I went through 2 3 clinics, and lastly, I get back to the again to this, because this was when before transplant, that was my second visit to this clinic. They gave me the confidence, and some of the when I came for the consultation, I saw I didn't have any reference, but when I met over here 2 3 person and I saw their changes, so obviously that made me the confidence, and yeah, and when I talked to them, then also like I got the confidence on that. So yes, already like I had a word with Priyanka ma'am and other while transplant also, they gave me the like they told me that you will be having a shedding phase, so don't worry about that. And even I went through some of the videos on the YouTube, so that was from there also I got the confirmation. Then yeah, I wasn't worried about the shedding phase, and my shedding phase was very less compared to, like, maybe it depends on the person to person. My concern was the maybe like it won't last long, or maybe all the hair won't grow, so that was my concern basically. And for the swelling and all, I was worried about, but I didn't had any swelling, and I didn't had much shedding phase, so that was good for me. And yeah, basically all those concerns were there, and like fastly the growth will be and how it will be, so that was the concern. How the hair, whether it will have the natural look or not, so obviously all those were the concerns for me. So obviously, results are natural, I'm good with that. There is nothing as much, but since 2 3 months are still left, so I'm looking forward like there might be some more growth, because it takes 12 months to, so it's been like 10 months right now. No, 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 no. Nobody is able to judge that this is a hair transplanted. Yeah, because when I go to salon or yeah, they are not able to judge me whether this is a hair transplanted. When I came for the consultation, that time only I talked to the other like people over here. But before, I just had the other clinics reviews and other in the YouTube and other platforms. I think when you say like quality matters, quantity doesn't. So obviously, hair transplant, we can't go for every time. Obviously, once the donor is affected, we can't recover or get back to it. So obviously, we shouldn't take the risk of it. So we should choose a good clinic for that. And obviously once it is done, and for the cheaper price, we shouldn't go for like other clinic, otherwise it will affect. Once it is destroyed, the donor part, then you won't be able to recover it. So it's better like one time you have to go for it. So that was the news. If you hear the like in Delhi last year, it was I think the news. So that made everybody worried about that. So but if you go for the good clinic, they take all the they always provide the secure process on that, so that nothing can happen and everything. Yeah, obviously, I think if you opt for the good clinic, then obviously everything is safe. And I know everything staffs are good, and even if you talk about the Priyanka ma'am, and so obviously whenever I had a low confidence after the transplant, so I had a call with them or chat with them on the phone, and yeah, they made me the confidence on that, not to worry about, everything will be good as the time passes. Yeah.